last red tear for my fallen sister. I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Okay. Tú, motherfucker.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening.
Véndeme cositas.
I'd like...
Wise chop.
Más te vale que tengas manijas. Sí, tiene una. Escopeta de Milton. Nah. Fuck you. Ya todo lo que vendes, che pobre. Oh no, tú también tienes cefalia. Maldita sea.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
I need blood, doctor.
Do you...
I can.
No, no te puedo curar la cefalia.
I will come and check on you. I'll leave you, Mistress.
Sí. ¿Quién más? Tú tienes anemia, yo puedo curar la anemia. Aquí, cefalia, saludable. Según yo había más vatos enfermos. Interesante. A ver, hincha enemigo.
Do you need medical help?
Ten.
Don't end that.
Ahora
Please,
negociamos, bitch. No me importa. Vamos a la chingada. Y... ¿quién más? ¿Quién cojoncitos más está enfermo? Cefalia. 2 cefaliosos. Chuchas. No, pues ni pedo, no sé curar la cefalia. Abajo, resfrío. Ahí voy.
Hello again.
Yes, this neighborhood may still.
Do you need...
Don't get me.
What? ¿Qué no tenías resfrío? Ah, el otro tenía resfrío. Tú tienes migraña.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me.
Good.
Bueno, fuerte. Solo curar a tu amigo.
Hello again, Mr.
I'm eternally grateful, Doc.
Do you need...
Afraid
Crowd hit
your work.
You are...
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital.
Perhaps he needs to reach that...
Could you speak to him?
Why?
It's complicated.
And you...
Rats.
What?
Well,
I've...
yeah.
Did you...
No.
Todo esto ya me lo dijo.
What caused it happened last year following an artillery?
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed.
I see.
No, you don't.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Good evening.
Evening.
Mr.
No,
I understand.
no.
Why were you locked in that?
I went by the canal after and
Why did you...
Newton wanted me to.
Tell me about your claustrophobia.
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a.
Oswald,
I don't trust doctors.
your fear of being trapped is not going...
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime.
Do you want...
No.
An Iraq...
Well, doctor.
As a soldier...
My God, you're so wrong.
Ok, no me importa tu vida.
Goodbye, mister.
Ok, sigamos con este pedo. Ir a la mansión de Lady Ashbury. Sounds cool. Where is she? Ok. Entonces, para abajo y para arriba. Para abajo. Ay, tenían que haber bichos lasañas aquí. Pelea campal. Ay, pinche perrillo. Cálmese. Abajo, abajo, perro. Ahora sí. Cada vez hay más güeyes. Por mí está bien, le valió más. Espérate, güey, te estoy ayudando. Te muerdo. ¡Ah! Mi chuchi. Estoy bien. Mi chuchi es poderosa. Necesito una mejor estaca. Taca, taca. Oh, ganaron los Skulls. No por mucho tiempo. Muerte, muerte, muerte. Bitch. A mí se me hace que va a haber 5 capítulos. Voy en el cuarto. Pero están largos y están como que súper... muy bien escritos. Así que a mí se me hace que va a haber 5. A lo mejor un después de... Mueran bichos lasañas. Me voy a morir. Me voy a morir. Chinga tu madre. ¡Ah! Se me olvida quitarme de la mierda. Pústulas. Ay, cabrón. Con una chucha. ¿Dónde estoy? Ok.
There's one of them! Watch yourselves!
Nom 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 nom. hijo de perra. Literal. No te cures, idiota. Ya muérete. Basta. Perro feo. Ok. Eso fue interesante.
Cross the leads, boys!
Bien. A los dos putines. Pusilines.
Getting weapons ready! With
Ese güey hizo tipos. Nice. Estoy ayudando, maldito idiota. Sí serás. En serio.
Shit, that leech is fast! We have to stop it!
Bichos lasañas. Son muy fuertes ahora. Y hay más cantidad de bichos.
It's a leech! Get it! Oh my god! Die, Manny!
Muere. Nom 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 nom. Manda pa' acá. Yay. Bueno, me desvié un poquito porque quería levelear. Ahora sí. Ups, ups, ups. Otra vez tu cosa rara.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
Oh.
I am not your champion!
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to.
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence! I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Acabo de llegar a Waste End. Un nuevo sector. Scouts, matar. Teletransportes, bitch. Órale. ¿Qué hay aquí? Mío. ¿Nada? ¿En serio no me sale eso? Ah, no, acá hay una puerta. Gio. Ok. Supongo que era un acceso rápido a esta zona. Un cofrecito. Ok. La mansión está por acá. En serio que está pinche cerrado, hombre. Cuaquiti. Yo solo quería ser cool y encontrar algo. ¡Wii! Entonces, ¿por dónde es? Por aquí está bloqueado. Entonces... Okay.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
What the fuck is going on? Este vampiro es mejor. Este vampiro es educado. Au. Mierda, ahora me voy a enfrentar a vampiros normales. Super entrenados en shit. Eso fue una lanza de sangre. Exacto, bitch. Y quédate abajo, perra. Entonces se armó el morocotongo entre los vampiros y los humanos ahora. Oh, sí es una mansión. Oh.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Yep. Tiene leoncitos en la entrada, ¡wii! Leoncitos en la entrada, leoncitos en la entrada, leoncitos en la entrada. Quiero leoncitos en mi entrada. Knock, knock.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
Güey, se mamó con su casa, güey.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Priwen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals, all of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the guard of Prewen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Oh.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, but we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Econs I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Econ on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of
Thank you for your soul. Gracias
located
por
and
tu
destroyed
alma,
most
Zack.
of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Priwen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal, but I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
Now, kiss.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, Promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon.
Boobies.
We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Ah, no kiss. Vampire friendzone. Amo este juego. Thank you for the hosting. I don't know if you speak Spanish or English. Gracias por el host. Lamento no haberte agradecido antes. Estábamos en cutscene.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Huh. Bonito carro. Oh. Se está tramando mucho. Muere, vampiro. Vampiro basura. Es una basura. Es una basura. Impuro. Jamás serás tan puro como yo. Ok. Necesito ir a West End. Que no, ya estaba en West End. No, no estaba en West End. ¿Qué es esto? Lady Asbury, nuevo diálogo disponible. Pero Doctor Swansea, nuevo diálogo disponible. No importa, mientras no sea la misión principal. Ok. Let's do this. Está cerrado.
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter. Huh. Ay, no, no, no te trabes, no te trabes. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Basura. ¿Puedo agarrar? Ok.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Better go home.
Stop.
Some of this.
No, what the fuck, dude. Algo me quitó vida, algo invisible. Creo que era su gas bugueado. A menos de que haga daño con tiempo. Ah. sí, ándale, qué bonito. Qué bonito te despiertas. Solo camina. Para ti también. Bitch. Vamos, sepárate de tu amigo. Estúpido. Has caído en mi trampa. Oh, Dios mío. ¿Qué pedo con su gas, güey? Gas. Ok. Es hora del revólver. Muévete. Muérete, 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 muérete. Estúpido. A la chingada. Ahora es tú. Tú no vales nada. No eres nada. No eres nada, bitch. No eres nada sin tu amiguito del gas. Exacto. Bitch lasaña. I don't give a shit. 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 Hermosa canción. Espera. Creo que por aquí puedo activar un nuevo pasaje. Oh, listo.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back.
Ah, definitivamente este güey era de la realeza. ¿Quién eres tú? Ah, tú también dejas gas. ¡Au! Deja tú que dejes gas, güey. ¡A la chinguiri! ¡Ay! ¡Ya, motherfucker! No. Hijo de la gran chingada. ¡Gas! ¡Gas! Fuck you, gas. Ok. Táctica revólver. ¡Órale la chingada, maldita zorra sucia! Sucia. Eres una sucia y lo sabes. ¡Ah! Muérete. ¿Por qué no te mueres, dude? What the fuck, ¿de dónde salió ese vato? Es en serio que terminó explotando en gas. A ver, bitch. Fuck you. se mamó. Ah, como te odio. Odio todo. I hate everything. No, ese juego ya está poniendo muy imposible, güey. Ay, me dejaron otra vez con la pinche apestosa. Órale, muérete, muérete, muérete. No, te mueres, ok. ¿Qué tal ahora? ¿Quieres morir ahora? Cuando quieras, me pedo. Hija de la chingada. Me sigue bajando vida el gas, what the fuck. Ya no hay gas. Qué ojete eres, güey. A ver, tu estúpido bicho lasaña. Ya, muérense. La chingada. Ay, le piqué sin querer. Ok. ¿Esta es mi casa? Sí, es mi casa. Hey, aquí está mi madre. ¿Qué pedo, madre? So bitch.
Mother,
Mother.
Jonathan, is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, but this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Have you returned to White?
I never want to go back to that awful place.
It was just a bad dream.
A nightmare, yes. Mary was...
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble
I recently met a talented painter.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no...
The important thing is, I hope you two get along.
Do you need...
I'm all right.
Goodbye.
Goodbyes.
Ok. Eso fue raro. Deje de...
Jonathan.
¡Déjate de mí!
Goodbye.
Goodbyes.
Quiero ver el cajón, no a ti. Gracias. No te trabes, estúpido juego. Cerrado, cerrado. Nada por aquí, nada por allá. Esta casa se me imagina de Resident Evil 1. La mansión. él es el mayordomo, creo.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan,
I know, Avery.
Miss Reed expected you to return to...
How is
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reed...
the police?
Miss Reed was found walking in the streets.
Has she received...
I'm taking care of Miss Reed myself.
Perhaps we could arrange...
I'm afraid Miss Reed is too...
What is the...
For a time, the West...
Have you no relatives?
Your father managed to get...
I'm sorry,
Your mother was strong, sir.
to be present at the funeral with you.
I would not dare to question your absence.
Goodbye.
Of course.
Ok, está saludable el güey. Muy bien. No, me estoy robando a mí mismo. Ok, ¿qué es esto? Se le derrota al secuestrador para salvar al hombre que está usando. Ok, vamos por él. Muere, Gasienta. Bien. Estúpidos. Puedo pasar por allá. Ah, mierda. No más es mamón, ya me mató. Ok, no me mató. No, 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 no. A la chingada. Uy, cabrón, qué pedo, no mames, no, qué pedo, what the fuck. ¡Ah! ¿Dónde cojones salió un pinche hombre lobo? ¿De dónde? ¿De dónde putos cojones? ¿Y luego por qué no me dan un arma mejor? O sea, el juego avanza de dificultad, pero no me pueden dar un arma mejor. ¿Cómo me atrevo a pedirles un arma mejor? Ah, jódete mucho. Muere, muere, muere. Ok. No, ¿qué estás haciendo? Tarjeteala a ella, estúpido. Los odio a todos, güey. Ahora resulta que los vampiros y los hombres lobo trabajan juntos contra mí, ¿verdad? Güey, ¿cuál es tu pedo? ¡Muere! ¡Muere! Chinga tu madre, chinga tu madre, chinga tu madre. Chingate, chingate, chingate. ¡Muere! Nom 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 nom. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. Y nos dan bien poquita experiencia, chingame. A ver ustedes, en serio. Ay, güey. Ok, tal vez por aquí pueda llegar a donde necesito llegar. Solo tal vez.
The Ascalon Club, the heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Between men and women.
A ver, ¿tú qué quieres?
Good evening.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't...
Wait, no. Why do you...
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you...
Your mother, I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent. What do you...
I was raised
Okay.
Yes.
a small world, as it...
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that.
Is there something that...
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no...
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by...
I suppose you're right. But society must
What are you doing?
You mean, what do I do outside at night, since I am a woman?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go out.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote.
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult
Lol.
women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me.
Really? Oh.
Qué triste que se te haya ido la luz.
How...
People here can't wait for a war.
Explosives are very dangerous.
She is my best friend, and as
Have you any reason to be worried about it?
recently, Emily started to believe in.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us.
Oh, that would be top notch.
Tell me about...
What do you want to know?
Who are your
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you...
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked...
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea.
What exactly...
Your name and profession, obviously. And the mystery about your...
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed?
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from...
Good to know. And don't...
Your mother is not like any...
I believe she thinks the same about...
Do you know why?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she...
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been quite busy these last...
Ok, saludable. Hija adoptiva de Lady Ashbury, entendido. Dios mío. A ver, ¿qué quieres? Localizar a Emily. ¿Dónde estás, Emily? Hasta la chingada, pero por supuesto. Ok, supongo que por acá. Qué bonita ciudad. Se nota que son los barrios ricos de los vampiros. Tú, motherfucker, ¿tú eres Emily?
Good evening, miss.
I am...
Miss, you don't seem well at all.
No, it's me who bites them.
What
The
happened?
rats.
Miss Billow, please.
The voice in my head.
Do you feel...
Yes.
Tell me...
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me or I'll abandon you. Oh, please don't.
Tell me about...
I'm hungry.
Don't you remember who you are, miss?
I was strong, proud.
What is the...
Shadows.
Can I help?
The rat.
I must go now.
Que básicamente se está convirtiendo en vampiro. Emily, ¿dónde estás? ¿No podrías dejar de hacerme perder el tiempo? Estúpida Emily. Oye, Emily, quiero saber de los vampiros. Gurdurdur. Me aventuraré sola. Gurdurdur. Soy Jonathan, le tengo que hacer los mandados a todos. Gurdurdur. Gurdurdur. Soy un buen hombre, Gurdurdur. ¿Qué pedo? No está por aquí. Me dice que está por aquí, pero no está por aquí. ¿Puedo brincar allá? ¿Tal vez pueda brincar entre techo y techo? ¿No? Sí, tal vez. ¿Puedo meterme aquí? Parece que me puedo meter aquí. ¿Por qué no puedo meterme aquí? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Oh, tal vez es por aquí. Oh, Hugh. Oh, es por aquí. Oh, Hugh. Knock, knock.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan,
Is that you? I did not know you were back.
Thank you, Venus.
I was going to bed.
Ah,
Forgive me.
I'll tell.
estúpida Venus. Ok, ya no me importa, vamos a la misión. Lo intenté. Emily está muerta ahora. Vamos al club de los vampiros. Econ. Los Econs. En el club Ashkalan. Poder cerdito.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Lord. Ooh. Fancy
Been quite
shit.
a battle here. I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Claro. ¿No estás viendo, güey? Mío. No lo voy a leer, pero mío. Quiero robar cositas. Porque ya no hay cositas. Oh. Nice armor. Todo aburrido, bici. ¿Estás checando? What? Me salí. Me volví a meter estúpido, pensé que era un cuarto. Chuchas. Chuchas madrecitas. Pam pam pararam, pa 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 pararam, turururururu. Mío. Qué bonito. Todo mío, todo mío. Que supongo que esa es la misión, así que voy por el otro lado de las escaleras para robarme más cosas. Oh, Dios mío, ¿en serio? Oh, me dieron una daga. Ay, pero son de los que pinche... Se... absorben sangre nada más cada vez que pego con ella. Tal vez cuando la levelee pueda stunear con ella. Ah, mierda, era por el otro lado. Bueno. Pensé que era simétrico.
Good evening.
My good friends, if I may have your attention, behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him. Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
Yes, she is. I may even say I admire her probity and her kindness. She has helped me since I was reborn.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why have you asked me here?
Because the crisis is escalating. Our enemies, the Guard of Priwen, have even launched an open hunt. The only way to calm things down is to put an end to the epidemic.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Oh.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon.
Oh.
Like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
Sexy.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall, speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Ouch.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago, well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
You were spying on me?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scals in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Scals.
I have met peaceful and wise Scals. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Scals are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Oh, nice. Nuevo nivel de mesmerización. De bla, 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 bla. Te interrogo, viejito.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece? Figuratively.
I feel perfectly fine. Do I have cause for concern?
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am. And I have been for...
Are you sick?
Personally, I consider my advancing...
Are you not a...
Sir, it's for that very reason that I...
So you are...
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
Money cannot solve every problem.
You're right. Money is nothing.
What is your plan?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
But that would segregate the rich from the poor, would it not? It would be unjust.
Our only course of action must be to save England. And to save England, we have to make sacrifices.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire, removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
Nada más me daría 1000 puntos si me lo como. Yo ocupo nivel 6 de mesmerización. Algún día. Ok. Entonces tengo que interrogar a todos los habitantes y encontrar cositas. Tú eres un habitante. Te interrogo.
Welcome to the Ascalon.
Ok. No quieres hablar. Adiós. Me marcho entonces. ¿Y quién le dejó? Bueno, mis ascaloncitos. Mis vampiritos de la noche eterna. Cuernitos, cuernitos. Los veo más noche para mi stream de arte. Espero que esto haya sido de su agrado.